All right, what's up, people? This is your boy Pat, and so I'm showing you this video because for those who have our program, you already have this inside your pack, and that's these channels here, the auto channel creator. And basically, what happens is, and let me slide this back a bit so you can see what I'm looking at. As you can see here, this is the 30-minute chart. And so at the top of this channel, it creates the channels once it identifies a pattern of the channels. So it created the channel here, and as you can see, it hit the top of the channel, created the big arrow, little arrows poking out underneath it, and you see this yellow arrow. So you have your triple arrow set right here. And sure enough, what did it do? It started going down. It hit, it hit the bottom of the channel, created a bounce, hit the top of this channel like a ping pong ball, and then it continued down. Now we're at the bottom of this channel. I'm actually in this trade here. And this is for those who just want to scalp, and I'm showing you how to scalp using your triple arrow and your auto channel creator, okay? And so what happens is that I'm taking this trade, and we'll see how it turns out. This is on the 30-minute chart, and this pair is the GBP AUD. All right, and let me slide this over so you guys can see it, because a lot of people, like I said, they always want to, well, well, let me just show you proof. All right, hold on one second. Let me get out of this one. All right, there we go. All right, now we can see it a little bit better. All right, let me slide this over. There we go. So we got the full picture of it. So we have the bottom of the channel, triple arrows, and as you can see, it's bouncing and it's respecting, and that's what I'm looking for when I see the triple arrows. Has it previously respected the channels? So as you can see here again, I took this trade because it respected the channel here. I missed that entry. That would have been a great one here. All the way down to the bottom of the next set of triple arrows when it reversed. That was basically a total of 410 pips. Amazing. Wow. So anyway, I missed that one, but that's okay. No big deal. So anyway, just playing it by the channels itself. As you can see, triple arrows, top of the channel. 1, 2, 3, triple arrows here. Bounced down, bounced off of this channel, bounced, respected the channel again, and now it's here. So why would I doubt that it wouldn't respect the channel? Well, the only way it will not respect the channel, basically, see it poked its little head out and went back in the channel, poked the little head out, went back in. So I'm assuming that it's going to respect the channel again. Okay, so what I did was I took this trade, and let me not be greedy. Let me slide this down a bit just to be on the safe side. I put my stop loss in. As you can see, I didn't even need to put it all the way at the bottom here. I put them at right here because it's below the bounce line and it's a little below the channel itself. Okay, so if it comes down, it should hit here if it pulls back and bounce back up. Actually, let's go ahead and just follow the rules. No big deal. We'll put it at the bottom of the big arrow. Okay, so we have our stop loss in place. However, this is what's different. We're going to put our take profit in place. Our take profit is right here. And I put it because I want to put it right to where the last time it bounced. And what I mean by that, see, it came down, bounced, came up, bounced, and came down. And now it's bouncing. So let's just assume that it may come right back at least to the bounce line. So if you are trying to scalp, and for those who don't know what that means you're not trying to hold the trade for 2 or 3 days and you just want to make a little something, get in and get out, then that's what you can do. You can take these and just play the channels, okay? And if it's bouncing and respecting the channel lines, let's assume that it's going to respect the line. So it may come up right about to here, but I usually use the last bounce area, the bottom of the bounce area, or if it was going down at the top of this line. So if it was the other way around, I would have put it, if there was this trade over here in this top left corner, I would have put it right to the prior bounce. And let's show what that means. I would have pulled the screen back, and right here, as you can see, triple arrows, it went up. So if it's bouncing here, where would I put my stop loss? My take profit, I would have put it right about to there. Okay, right about there. Okay, right there. Okay, and there we go. And as you can see, it came down, boom, we would have been in profit. It went actually a little bit below that, but that's okay. You don't have to be greedy when you're trying to scalp the market. Okay, so one standard lot, that would have been $1,200 on that play right there. So anyway, what we're doing on this one, we're seeing that it's respecting the trend. Now, I'm already up 5 pips on this one. As you can see, I'm up 5. already, but we'll see how it plays out because the London session is notorious for trying to steal people's money. So we'll see if it survives the London session, but so far so good because it's respecting the boundary lines. Okay, so I'm just simply playing triple arrows off the boundary lines. They worked at the top up there. We're going to see if it's going to respect the boundary lines here, and if it does, cool. Then, oh, let me move this right back. I want to play it to the last high, or see where it was accumulation or consolidation, as a lot of people call it. Okay, so we're just going to play it to the next level of consolidation where there was a lot of activity. We know it should at least reach there. Could it go up here? Yeah, it could, but where does the boundary line show? Right about there. So we're going to just play it within the lines. Okay, so we're going to follow this accumulation. So we have our stop loss in place just in case it goes wrong, but we also have our take profit right here as well. All right, your stop loss is set, your take profit is set. This is one of those go lay your behind down and relax. There's nothing more you need to do because you got everything set in place. So you have your set it and forget it trade. You have your stop loss if it goes wrong, and you have your take profit if it goes right. There's literally nothing more that you can do at this point except for just wait. So I'll pause the video and we'll come back later and see how it turned out. Okay, so far we are up 38 pips on this trade, 37 pips, 38 pips. We're close to our take profit, but we are already 37, 38 pips in, so I'll be back. All right, we are still waiting, but what I'm going to do, my stop loss, I'm going to move it right up underneath or just a little bit above my entry. The green line represents your entry right here. That's your green line. It represents your entry. This red line here, the one that you drag from the bottom up, it represents your stop loss. So I'm guaranteed some money no matter what happens. So it's not going to be a dead trade either way it goes. But our goal is to get it up to here. But again, you want to lock it in so that you're not, if there's a news event or something comes out or what happened, market maker manipulation, at least you're guaranteed some profit when you're up several pips like that. So that's one of the things you could do is move your stop loss up. You can move it a little bit below, these moving averages right here. You can sit it right here, or you can put it right above your entry line. In this place, I want to guarantee myself something. So I'm going to move it right above my green line, so I'm guaranteed something. So this is what we call a risk-free trade. Okay, or what I could have did was go on this green line, right click, go here to trailing stop. Hold on, let me do it up here so that you can see it. Okay, give me a second. All right, so we're going to go here, right click, trailing stop, and you can go to, and it's off the screen, but basically it allows you to be able to set that trailing stop at any price you want. And I did a video on that already, so you can put on 30 pip stop loss or whatever it is. So either way it goes, I just want to show you how to lock in profit, guarantee yourself something no matter what happens from here. It's a risk-free trade. I'm guaranteed something. So we're going to come back later. Trailing stop, though, it works very well because as the price is moving up, the stop loss will automatically follow by the percentage of points or pips that you set. And then, like I said, I've already done a trailing stop video. Go back and look at that one. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to put it back on hold and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so either way it goes, this is a guaranteed win. So good thing, good thing, good thing. All right. All right, everybody, as you can see, just an update. I'm up 50 pips, 49, 50 pips. So I'm going to trim some of my profit. So basically what I'm going to do is double click. And let me move this on here so you can see when I double click. As you see, I'm in a standard lot on this position. So I'm going to trim half of that. So I'm going to put 0.5 and trim it to half. And I'm going to walk away with at least half of the profit, guaranteed money. Okay. Boom. As you can see now, the size of my profit has went down. Why? Because I've taken half off the table. So it's up, I'm up 50 pips. So I took 25 guaranteed money. I still have my stop loss here to guarantee the rest. So I'm guaranteed not to lose the trade. All right, here's the other thing I was trying to show you. You can right click in the box where your profit is or on that green line. You can pull up your trailing stop right here. Click in custom. I'm going to move this box over on the screen. And here's where, like we had talked about, if I want to have a 25 pip stop loss, or let's say a 30 pip stop loss, I put 300. Remember, you got to add it. It'll bring it up in points. Now we're up 51 pips going and going. Great. So anyway, the point is you can make it 30 pip stop loss. So instead of 30 pips, you have to add an extra zero. Whatever number you want to have as your stop loss, whether it's 15 pips, you got to add a zero at the end. Okay, so it'll be 150. If you want to do 40 pips, what do? 40 and then add a zero. And because it has to convert this points into pips. Okay, convert the points into pips, and the only way to do that is just adding an extra zero. Okay, so what we could do. So what I would do is I would measure here from the top of this channel. Hold on, let me get my crosshairs. Oh, cancel. It won't let me do it. All right. So what I would do, grab your little crosshairs. You can measure from inside the channel. Okay, that's about 69 pips. So if I wanted to do that, just to say, okay, I want to stay within the pip range of what's going on within the channel, what I could do is right click, go to trailing stop. And let's just say we want 70 pip stop loss. That's pretty big, but no, who cares? I'm already guaranteed. I've already made something. So I put 70 and then what? Add a zero and watch what happens. Once it starts moving, this stop loss will actually start following it. So if I was to move this stop loss down here, let's just say right below the channel, as it moves further up, this stop loss will automatically move in profit. Okay, so we'll come back later. Okay, as you guys can see, just a little update, we're up 65 pips so far. I added in this blue line right here and the check mark, so once it hit it, we know that we hit our target, okay? But we've already taken half off the table, we've trimmed our profits, and so we have a trailing stop on, and so we're just good to go. It doesn't really matter at this point what happens. We're guaranteed some money. We've made money already, but again, we want it to hit within the channel lines, as it's respected the lines here and going all the way back right here, bounced, 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 respected the lines. We caught the triple arrows off the bottom of the line here. And so we're just expecting it to at least go to here. It probably go higher to right about here, but we don't want to be greedy, you know, if you're going to use this scalping trade, okay, this precise scalping trade within the channel lines, okay? So anyway, because usually what'll happen is it'll come up. If you're going to play the arrows from side to side like we normally do, you'll play it, it'll come up, hit within the channels, pull back some, and then break out of the channel and keep going. But if you just want to play it straight to the channel using the channel lines, then here's what we do. We just play it right to there, and we get out and move on to the next trade using 30-minute chart. You can use it on any time frame really, but 30-minute chart is the one I like. You can use it on 15, 1 hour, whatever. Let me give you an example. For an example, the trade we took last week, GBP NZD. This is on the 4 hour. Okay, clearly you can see it played all the way down on the 4 hour as well. All right, so we'll come back. Okay, we're up 72 pips right now and still rolling. We still haven't hit our target, but we're doing good. Got my trailing stop in place, guaranteed profit. So we shall see. But we're up 72 pips, as you can see. Up 74 pips, 75. So we're going to keep on going. Either way it goes, we can't lose. So, all right, we'll come back later. Okay, everybody, this is wrapping up the video. Of course, remember I put that blue line right here to show where our take profit line was along with the check mark. As you can clearly see, it hit right on the trend line and bounced right off. Then it hit the trend line again. Now, I'll tell you what probably is going to happen. It's hitting the trend line. We took our take profit. We're done with this trade. It's going to pull back, just like I said, and possibly then shoot up to create the other side of the triple arrow. So if you want to stay in that trade, that's up to you. But if you just want to be a sniper, you can clearly see, play the channels. Once you establish that it didn't play within the channels at least 3 different ways. And let me show you what I mean. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Okay, that means it's respecting these channels, and then you can take your trade. All right, have a good one. I'm releasing the video. I know you guys are excited.